Good morning, folks. A bad heat wave was killing people all week in Japan. Hundreds went to the hospital daily. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how you occupy something. Can you see all of them back there trying to stop toxic waste dumping from their water? In the last 20 days, the extreme drought area in the US has tripled. Switching up from blue-green algae, Chesapeake Bay seeing red tide way higher than expected levels. The induction magnetometer is quiet with the 1400 anomaly in the background and some missing data at the black line on the right. Data usually shows up within a day when this happens. We had an M2 solar flare yesterday. Good morning, sunshine. She finally woke up. The blast came off the limb where we were expecting. There's no CME recorded, but when we look at the magnetogram, we can see why we were worried about big flares here. Quite the bit of magnetic mixing. NOAA's just labeled this as a beta spot. It's probably beta gamma. As we look at that flash eruption on the edge, your attention may be being diverted by swirling ejecta and other particles in the corona appearing to cross from sunspot to sunspot. This is not unheard of, but this type of transequatorial sunspot connection is rarer than a connection with magnetic loops, and she's left us a large filament facing Earth that we should hope stays fastened to the sun. Dark coronal hole is turning away. We await her strong solar wind stream. Earth should be feeling this any minute now as the precursor density spike is arriving. The strong, speedy solar wind stream acts like a broom against sand. The coronal hole stream sweeps up the slower moving particles and slams a little foreshock into Earth before the speed revs up big time. Watch for yourself, the links are all here. Also happening today, Mercury conjoins the Sun. Going hour by hour, you can see it should be happening about midday for the US. Recorded this at about 5 a.m. Eastern Time. Someone asked if it was a transit. It is not. As I flattened to put Earth on its ecliptic, you can see Mercury well below the plane, which is why she's down here, flying across the LASCO C3 field faster than everything else. Skywatchers, it's almost August, and as I click ahead in one-day jumps, you can see mid-March brings a beautiful evening conjunction. But that's to come. We're finishing up our current Quake watch. Started scary, but thankfully it has died down since. 3 6-pointers is all we got. Couple more days to go. The watch ends after the coronal hole stream ends. That's the news, folks. Be safe.